One of the really messy jobs related to drywall, and there are a few of them, is obviously sanding the finished product. And that's a big job and it's a messy job, and that's where a tool like this can really come in handy. This is from Porter Cable. It's a variable speed drywall sander, and I'll tell you what, this thing has a motor that goes from about 1400 RPMs to 2000 RPMs. It's got a 13-foot built-in connection hose, and the connection hose obviously connects to a wet dry vac. A quick example of how it'll work. Turn on the vac. Turn on the sander. You probably can't hear me all that well. But between the vac and the sander, you've got a system that'll remove almost all of the drywall dust when you're doing the sanding, and what a big deal that is. That'd be a huge time saver. It keeps things a lot cleaner. It's just a lot better system and a lot better process to go through when you're trying to finish drywall, right? So check that out on Toolbarn.com. This thing weighs about 8.5 pounds. The pole itself is about 5 feet long, gives you good reach. I think I mentioned the 13-foot connector cable. That lets you get all around a pretty good sized area without constantly having to reset things up. So set this thing in place, go to work, and you'll get a lot of work done with it. Now, speaking of vacuums, Aristotle, an ancient Greek philosopher, once said, "Nature abhors a vacuum." Now, I don't know where he was coming from. I happen to disagree with him. I think a good wet dry vacuum is essential for any workshop. The guy obviously never had to clean up a workspace. You know, I'm not sure where he would have plugged it in anyway back then. But if you need a wet dry vac, we have a great selection of those things at Toolbarn.com, and look for those that have the HEPA filters, because HEPA filters do a great job of taking even more dust out of the air than this thing will with drywall work. So a HEPA filtered vacuum is just the ticket, and you can see more about HEPA filtered vacuums if you go back and look at episode 4 of Barn Banter. We did that one last year, several episodes ago, episode 4. So check them out on Toolbarn.com.